Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina at Homeschool and Grace, and today's video is a unit update for my preschooler. All aboard the animal train. I've been talking about that I was going to be making this video weeks ago, and I'm finally getting to it. So this was unit 8, and so weeks 22 to 24, and it was the puppy dog unit. So my preschooler just loves this curriculum. It is so fun. I haven't had one that, all my children have loved this. So even my older ones help the younger ones, like at times, like they teach them. So it's really cute. Okay, so the verse was "A friend is always a friend," Proverbs 17:17. It's hard for me to even say it without singing it. So we made up a little song, and it went like this. A friend is always a friend. A friend is always a friend. A friend is always a friend. Proverbs 17:17. Proverbs 17:17. So that was our song, and we would sing it pretty much every day. So she did really well with that. She learned about the color light blue, and so we made rice that was dark blue and light blue, and I think I have a picture. I'll try and put it here. If not, it's definitely on my Instagram page, and that link is down below if you're interested in seeing it. I don't post very often. I'm not a social media influencer. So I sometimes post. There you go. That's my disclaimer. Okay. So I'm going to show you through her student sheets, and then I'll show you the books we read and the music we listened to, and whatever crafts we did. Okay, so here is her little binder. I just got this from Dollar Tree. It's one of those flexible ones. It's really perfect for this age. Okay, so she's got her unit poster. So it was really cute because she traced the dog and then made her own. Let me see that very well. If I can hold the book the right way. And then she colored it all light blue and made a little puppy. And then we talked about her friends, who are her friends, and so we put her friends' names down and her with her friends. And again, it talks about the verse, and God loves everyone, so Abby, Mommy, and Daddy are friendly. Okay, so that was a unit poster, and then it came with little round, the little animals, or the little puppy dogs. There's typically 5 of them, or whatever unit you're on. It comes with like the 5 animals. Anyway, so we sang "Oh Where Has My Little Dog Gone?" That was part of the CD. Well, let me grab it all. Okay, this is what I was talking about. These that come with the student sheets. These little puppy dogs. And then we sang from Sing for Joy, "Oh Where Has My Little Dog Gone?" And then I would hide the little doggy, and then she'd have to find it. Then she would hide it, and I'd have to find it. So it was a really fun little game for her to play. She also did a number 2 poster, and I wrote the 2 out on a piece of paper, and then she had to go look for 2 of each of different things. So she did that, and then she got to color her 2 puppy dogs, and she colored them 2 colors. So that was kind of fun. And then my oldest did this with her. So she even put Bethany and Abby did this on February 23rd. That's how far behind I am getting this out. Isn't that terrible? Okay. So they colored the dogs yellow, the box is blue, the circle's green, the triangle's red. And my oldest was able to do this with her and teach her, how to follow the directions. And really that's what all this is about, just learning very gently how to follow directions, and her colors. She was learning her colors and shapes, so it was super simple. She also painted Old Mother Hubbard and her dog, and then we did the poem of Old Mother Hubbard, and then we sang bingo. And I had this for bingo, so this is like a music card. So then we would go through B-I-N-G-O, and then on the back it's got the tune for bingo, but I had it on the poem page. But so that was kind of fun that she was able to keep up on her desk It's her little bingo card. We also read from The Real Mother Goose, Old Mother Hubbard. Like, this is the full, I think this is more of the full version. But it's not quite as PC. So what was one? I was like, oh, okay. She went to the tavern for white wine and red. When she came back, the dog stood on his head. I was like, oh, okay. That's interesting. I think there was another one, like the dog was dead. Yeah. She went to the baker's to buy him some bread. When she came back, the dog was dead. But then she leaves again to get him a coffin, and when she comes back, he's laughing. It's really weird. These old Mother Goose ones. So these are, I think, pretty original, I'm guessing. This one's from, oh wow, this is from 1916. It was remade in 1944. I guess this is from 1989. So, but yeah, you're not super PC if, like, you're uncomfortable. Like, just read them. The poem one, it's much more gentle. Let's see, what else? Oh, I wanted to share this. So this is, woo! The wrong way. Okay, this is a photo library. I've shared this before. I cannot find them, but they're kind of fun to have. If you can see here, I have got one up for my kindergartner. So we put the doggy one up for my preschooler, and it's pretty cool because we have each animal that's taught, each unit animal that's taught for this and for the kindergarten. And I think also maybe when we do pre-K, it's got the sea animals. So they're kind of fun visuals to put up so we know, like, what we're learning about that week. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay, so I showed you the student sheets, kind of what we added in. Oh, we also sang Love One Another. Okay, move on to the books. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't share. Okay, so we did do the Bible verse, little doggy. But she ended up painting it, and then we had to let it dry, and then I didn't write the verse on it. But she had fun doing that. We typically cut it out, or trace it, and then cut it out, but this time I just let her paint right on there. Okay, so the first book we read was First Virtues, and it was the puppy one. Okay, Puppy Makes a Friend, and these stories are just super sweet. For that little preschool age. And I really like this one. And then we read from Margaret Wise Brown. We read about all the families, so it was fun to read about the birds and the elephants and the bunnies and the puppies. So that was really sweet, and how they eat and how you eat, how everyone eats and goes to sleep. So it's a cute little story. I think that was it in there. Yep. So we read that one. And then we read A Big Treasury of Little Animals. We read The Little Puppy. So it was funny, the day that my 5th grader helped my preschooler with school, it was the day she had to read The Little Puppy. And these stories are kind of long. She's like, Mom, this is like the longest story. I'm like, sorry. But they are sweet little stories, and I really like the pictures, the photos, I should say. They're really fun. Of the puppy, and just the little boy with his puppy. It's really sweet. Okay, then, is that it? Yeah, and then we read from the Bible. We read about David and Jonathan, and we read about Barnabas, and we read about Through the Roof, when the friends dropped the man through the roof. And then she did use some from in here, the big book of coloring pages. Okay, I'll just show one of them. But she colored this one of the man coming through the roof. And what's kind of cool is if you make 2 copies of it and you color it with your child, you can then, after you read it in here, I like to go through this and then I reread the story, but color the parts as she colors along as I read it. So, many people came to hear Jesus teach. They crowded into the house. And so I would maybe start coloring the walls of the house and be like, okay, let's color the walls right now. And then some men came carrying their friend on a mat, their friend couldn't walk, he just had to lie on his mat. And the men wanted Jesus to help his friend. So then we'd maybe color Jesus, and then we'd color, they couldn't get him in, so then they, brought him through the roof. So I'd color the men bringing him through the roof and coloring the picture of the guy. So anyways, it helps re-solidify that story from the Bible. So I really like this, to add this with the preschoolers' Bible. So we do that. Let's see here. Okay, so I think that was pretty much it. We've got the student sheets, Bible, the music, the books that we read. Did I already say that? Lastly, we did do this craft. She made a little puppy. Super cute paper plate puppy. So that was kind of fun for her to make. So she ends up hanging these up. She likes to have them up on her wall. And I think that is it. All right. So that was for Unit 8, All Aboard the Animal Train. So let me know down below if you have any questions, and if you're using All Aboard the Animal Train, what do you think about it? My kids just really enjoy it. So thank you so much for stopping by today, and here are some other videos to go and check out. And don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. All right, thanks. I hope to see you at the next video. All right, bye-bye.